What was the biggest surprise this weekend to you?
Besides Army, the two probably that stood out to me was Nebraska with Scott Frost up 17 in Boulder, and Colorado fighting all the way back to beat them was probably one that stands out. And then this is one that you have to be, just a degenerate like me to have stayed up for. They had a delay out in Seattle with Cal and Washington. And by the time I got home, it was almost 3 a.m. And that game delayed so late that it was still on. And Cal ended up knocking off Washington late. And that one, even though you thought it might be competitive, I don't know if anybody thought Cal would go to Seattle and knock off the Huskies. So that one was a late one, but a big surprise.
Yeah, I thought the USC win over Stanford surprised a lot of people, including most people at USC.
Yeah, that's another fan base that is got mixed emotions, Dan, because, of course, they're fighting for the Trojans and hoping the Trojans win, but some of them are openly cheering for Clay Helton to lose because they want quote unquote Urban Meyer or Bob Stoops, and so how fickle fans can be. But yeah, SC, how about that? That's a true freshman, Keaton Slovis, who stepped in there and had a monster game against Stanford. And SC is another team that you're talking about a head coach that's facing a lot of stress and pressure. And think about that opening up their season with Fresno, Stanford, at BYU, Utah, at Washington, at Notre Dame. In a year where if you don't win 10 and potentially win the Pac-12, you're fired. And you lose your starting quarterback week 1. That's a lot of pressure, but they looked good last week.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV, stream for free on BR Live, or download the Dan Patrick Show app.